All right, so I want to do a follow-up video to my toolbox tours and tool cart tours. A lot of questions on the organizational products that I'm using, so on and so forth. So I'm just going to go in depth of what I like and don't like, give you my pros and cons, and kind of go through how everything got set up. The whole reason I did all of this organizational stuff was honestly just to create more space. And as I said from the beginning, if it worked out in my favor, it was going to be cheaper than buying another toolbox or another tool cart. And that is in fact true, and that did still hold, or still does hold true to this day. So let's start with the extension holders, the ratchet holders, and then what I'm also using for my Coke and lug nut sockets. These are made by a company called Toolganizer. I will have everything linked in the description as well for you. I really like the extension holders. I really like the ratchet holders. They have two different styles. Both have served me well. The cons I have is I feel like there could be possibly a way you could redesign these to maybe make more space, because there is some gaps, but honestly, it's not the end of the world to me. I didn't really care. Like, some of these are a little bit thicker than others. And that's just this specific design here. Again, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't really make or break the setup. It's just something I want to add. So any kind of nuances or things I'm going to let you all know about. The one other thing that I will tell you about is if you don't grab the ratchet from higher up on this style here, it will grab, because the magnet will grab onto the anvil there and it will move that around. It doesn't lift it up, but it does move it around. You just end up getting used to just grabbing it like that. So again, not the end of the world, but it is something I just want to notate to everybody. All right, and then let's move on to socket holders. These are Toolbox widget socket holders, and most of you have probably seen these. Everything I will add, pretty much everything in this tool cart is modular. I wanted to be able to take up all of the space as possible. So I didn't want any wasted open space. I succeeded in that. I would say about 98% of the space is being utilized pretty good. I love the Toolbox widget socket holders. I think it's a great option. And if you don't know, they give you these little dividers so you can expand them out for thicker or thinner sockets. So that way they're even more modular than just a standard setup. So I do like that as well. Honestly, my really main con, and it's, again, a first world problem, is sometimes, like, when you're moving these around or picking them up, the bottom will fall out. They just snap into place. That's what holds the magnet into place. Like, maybe 1 out of every 15 has done that. So maybe even less than that. But there have been several that have done that. It's more of an annoyance than anything. Again, is it the end of the world? No. I wish, one thing I really do wish they have or did was give you some sort of discount the more you bought. So let's say you bought one, normal price is $19.99 for the Pro Series. You bought 5, price drops to like $17.99 or $16.99. You buy 10, they drop to $14.99, whatever. Obviously there would be some sort of cutoff point, but I think that would be beneficial and encourage people and entice people to buy more of them. Is it the end of the world? No, it's not the end of the world. This is my power tool drawer. I don't use any organizational stuff in there. They're just all laying in there. So I have Toolbox widget wrench holders as well, which I'm very pleased with. And you can, one of the comments I have gotten quite a bit is that you can overlap the wrenches because there is space. And yes, you absolutely can do that. I've gone back and forth on it, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna leave them the way it is. I was able to get like 35 or 36 additional wrenches in here. I was already using the older style angled Toolbox widget holder, so to be able to add an additional 35 whatever wrenches in here was impressive in itself. And honestly, again, for me, when I'm going into these drawers, I can see when one's missing. I can easily grab them and put them back. I don't have them double stacked, and I'm not trying to fight through. So it doesn't change my world if I double stack them and add more wrenches in here. So for me, I'm super happy with these. They do have sizes, like little labels that you can put in here. Again, I just wish they just came with them. I don't like that you have to buy them separately. But again, first world problems, whatever. Now this drawer is kind of a hodgepodge of stuff, and I'll explain why. So my plier holders are Toolbox widget as well, which I really like. So far, all of the Toolbox widget stuff has worked extremely well for me. Again, besides the little nuances that I've had, I don't have too many complaints, to be overall honest. But I do wish the plier holders, they come with two, let's see, the openings are bigger, so they come with two that are a little bit bigger for your bigger pliers. I wish they came with more than two. Again, not the end of the world. And then I also have their screwdriver holder for my Tecton set. I like those. I think those could be a smaller in size for screwdrivers just to be able to utilize space more, but again, not the end of the world. These in the middle here are alien space savers, and I really, really like these. Well, the reason I like them is because they're just on these aluminum rails, and then you can slide them and open them as much as you want. So as you can see, this is a great example of many different things. I've got all of my punches and chisels here. I've got 2 sets of stubby wrenches. I've got picks and mini screwdrivers and Torx drivers. And then I've got my snap-on double flex head. So it just gives you a really good idea. You can do screwdrivers, you can do pliers, you can pretty much do whatever you want as long as you just open and close those and slide them up and down however you want. So I like those. If you want them shorter, longer, you just cut the aluminum rail to the size that you want, so on and so forth, and you're ready to rock and roll. This is just a mag rail I had to use for my insider sockets because they don't fit on standard socket rails. Last but not least, this is kind of like my, I don't want to call it a catch-all because a lot of this is like my brake stuff when I'm doing brake jobs, my larger sockets here. I've got my smaller stubby 1/2 inches, rope ratchets, a lot of brake stuff, carbide scrapers, torque wrenches here, oil filter sockets, so on and so forth. But these trays here are made by Onreva. You can buy them on Amazon. Again, I'll have everything, links and descriptions in the description, with discount codes. I'm trying, it probably seems like I'm rushing, which I am. I'm trying to keep these videos shorter because I know your all's time is valuable. So overall, that's pretty much it for the inside of the box. And then on the outside, I have got, you have to excuse my slow camera, I'm using Gator magnetic magnets. I absolutely love these things. If you're in a shop where you can trust the people you work with, which I've been very blessed my entire career, I've never had to lock up my tools every single night. So, you know, obviously I'm in a shop by myself right now, so I'm not worried about it. But if you are in a shop or you have a locker and you can hang this stuff on the locker, these are amazing. I absolutely love these. They'll hold 25 pounds. They have a version that holds 50 pounds. They are super easy to remove. So super strong, but if you want to just remove them, you just lift the front there and then they lock back into place. And the reason is because of the way they designed their magnets and their north and south, so they're super strong. And then on the back here, I'm just using ALSA tools, screwdriver holders. You can also put wrenches in there. These are the Easy Red / Snap-on. Easy Red makes them. Pry bar holders, I hate these. Unless they're on like a stationary lift or something, my pry bars seem to fall off all the time. And I've got them doubled up too. So not a fan of those. And then last but not least, let me turn this, is same thing. ALSA tools. I'm using using that holder for wrenches, and then some pry tools, some air nozzles, and then a 310 tool funnel drain. I think that's a Cobalt from Lowe's paper towel holder. So overall, that's the organizational stuff. I really like these ALSA tools holders. I guess I didn't give you my pros and cons. The only thing I really don't like, honestly, is like, technically they're not designed for this, but sometimes these will fall out. Again, it's not the end of the world, just minor issues. If there's something I absolutely hate, I either replace it or get rid of it. So if something's really just driving me nuts or I'm just not overall happy with it, I don't keep it around. So appreciate y'all watching. If you have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to ask. Throw them down in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. I really appreciate the support. Thank you.